Welcome, welcome. Hi, everybody. Welcome to our Anna Griffin live stream. We get to spend an entire hour with Anna Griffin previewing some scrapbooking. Did you know that May is National Scrapbooking Month, which is really funny because I just started scrapbooking. I've been inspired by doing these crafting live streams here. So we'll get into that a little bit later. We are on Facebook Live, and I would love to hear from everybody. If you go to the HSN Facebook page or Anna Griffin's Facebook page is what I'm looking at here. I want to say hello to Margaret. Jessica's joining us. Penny is here. Hi, Linda. Let us know where you're joining us from. That would be great, and I'd love you guys say hello. Let me know what you're working on. All of the fun stuff here. Also, we are on hsn.com. We're also on YouTube. You can find us in all of those places here. But let's bring in our special guest. Miss Anna Griffin is joining us here for the hour. Hi, Anna.
Hi, Ty. It's very exciting to be here with you. And I was just joining you on the Facebook. I saw a lot of people. That was really fun.
Oh, yeah,
Hi,
a lot jumping in. Hi, Karen. Hi, Deborah. Anna, you know what? So I'm kind of a sentimental dad. My twins just turned 13. I've got boxes of things that I kept from when they were little. So I just recently started kind of trying my hand at scrapbooking. And then I just found out today, May is National Scrapbooking Month. So this is perfect. This is perfect for me.
Oh, it really, that's amazing. So you have twin boys?
Yes, and they turned
Girls.
13, and boys, twin boys. They just turned 13, and I'm like Mr. Sentimental Dad. So I kept everything, Anna.
Oh, that's so great. And, you
Yeah.
know, I think that's a wonderful thing. Most people think that scrapbooking is, I think when it started way back in the day, scrapbooks were mementos and ticket stubs and, you know, the bracelet that you didn't want to lose that you got from the first love of your life. Those kinds of things. And it has changed into such an incredible art form now. It's decorative scrapbooking. We make paper crafted frames and designs to highlight and commemorate our favorite photos. And so what a 13-year-old boy is going to have to be scrapbooked with our brand new Paisley collection that is part of the Anna Griffin Crop at Home to a box.
Yes, speaking of, we are a little bit later, we will have a special guest joining us. That's very exciting. But we are starting off with what I call the kind of showstopper here that comes with something very special. Maybe we can talk about that and talk about the event coming up as well, Anna.
Okay, fantastic. I love talking about Anna Griffin Create Crop at Home too. It's our second annual event dedicated just to scrapbooking. It's 3 days. It's a virtual event. It is like nothing that has ever come before or is in the world, right? We know to go to a crop at a friend's house, or you stay up late crafting and you call it a crop. Those kinds of things are something that we used to do. Now we're able to do our favorite hobby in the comfort of our own home with thousands of other people that have signed up to be part of this incredible event. It's May 13th through 15th. It is hosted on a platform called Swap Card. So if you're watching us today and you already have your ticket to the event, you know that you're really excited that it's 2 weeks from Friday. And if you've experienced any of our virtual events, you know that it is an opportunity for friendship. It's an opportunity for learning. It's an incredible time spent with like-minded people where we end up with, get this, 45? Yes, 45 scrapbook pages. We're making 50, let's see, 3, 6, 9, 27 scrapbook pages a day. We're making 27 total. We're going to make an entire book over those 3 days. And so we're going to do that from this box. Okay, so I'm going to open it, Ty. When you buy your ticket, this is actually what you get. You get this incredible box of, it's the tools and the materials. It's everything that you need. So this is our itinerary. There's a commemorative pin in here. This is going to show you exactly how the event goes so you can keep track on your own at home. The tools are incredible. We're talking about having frame dies, border dies, and I'm going to show you these up close in a second. You're getting, this is in the entire day 1, which is our brand new floral collection. Our day 2 is dedicated to our brand new paisley collection, and our day 3 is designed to work with our heirloom collection. And when I said we were making 15 pages a day, or it's really 9. So we're going to make 3 pages in 90-minute classes each day. This is the swag. This is so full of the most amazing stuff. It's foil, it's matte foil in all the colors, it's metallic, it's text weight papers, it's journaling tags. And let me just I'm just going to hand this to Sharon here so that I can show you like what this is all about. We're talking about being able to make things that you just dream about, right? If you love to scrapbook, things are falling everywhere. Okay, if you love to scrapbook, what you're thinking about
beautiful.
Is creating. So here's where your boys go, right? And this could be a 3x5 or a 5x7 card size. You're doing 12x12 techniques like borders and a little bit of mitering and adding embellishments to the pages to commemorate these photos. And then we're telling the story through journaling and journaling tags. And then we're making sure that we put them actually in the scrapbook that was not in that box, but it is included in the price of the ticket. So the ticket's not only getting you, this is what's so neat about this, it's not only getting you the tools, the materials, and the scrapbook, it's getting you 3 days of expert instruction and giveaways and camaraderie. And the best part, Ty, is that every night we have a virtual craft room, which is an actual ballroom. And you enter that ballroom, and what happens is that you sit at a table of 10 people that you can say, hey, I have friends here. I'm going to go to this table on this floor in this virtual room. And it's like a Zoom call, but it's inside the event. It looks just like we're all together.
Oh, how
and
fun.
You can see their screens and you can craft with them. And here's that scrapbook that I don't want you to miss. The whole scrapbook is here. We're creating more pages in the event than it takes to fill this thing. So that's what's incredible. All right. So up close and personal, these are the border dies, and they are just delicious. So they have the shadow layer. They have everything you need to create just the most beautiful embellishments. And this is just a place to start where we take all this gorgeous work, and then we make straight, beautiful frames, and then we make borders, and then we have these absolutely gorgeous frame back dies that are going to highlight the photos. You can make journaling tags. You can make all the things with the concentric designs. These match the border designs. So there's a long border that matches this perfectly made frame. And you know, when you're looking at this sort of thing, you're like, okay, wait a minute. How did she get those pictures? How did she get them out of her phone? That's what's so exciting about what we're doing, is that we are going to take those out of the box. We're going to have them at the ready for our classes. And when we're talking about, these are those border frames, these are the dies you're getting. There are 18 total dies in it's 14 borders and 12 frame dies, and that's incredible. But let me just show you. I have a little pile of projects here that I think are so fun to see. And this is what I mean by the decorative scrapbooking. So we take 2 photos, we highlight those photos, and then we add some special little thing all about our story. And those memories are created and connected through paper crafting. And you saw this beautiful grandmother with her grandchildren and those frames on my frame die page. But look what happens when you work with the paisley collection. Maybe this, Ty, this could be your family photo,
yes, right.
the one your favorite one, and then we slide this into that album. We keep it and we show it off, and we do this with such joy and anticipation. This is the journaling that I was talking about. You write those very important memories down so that we have them to go back to. And he's like, oh, do you forget where you are, what that lake is, what year
Mm-hmm.
was it? The scrapbook provides the journal for us. Now, I'm showing you a lot of things, but none of which is part of the content for the event. Isn't that fun? These are all
Right.
really, really beautiful, but we are making some incredible things. And these are beautiful, but we're taking it up a notch, Ty. What you're seeing
Wow.
is just a little bit of what we're about to do. So
Oh, how
May
fun.
13th through 15th. And I want to show you, I'm going to make something really quickly just to show
Yeah.
you what I mean by how pretty all this stuff is. Okay,
Hmm.
so we take our, I'm going to move over. All right, so we take our scrapbook page, and here, these are border stickers from the floral collection. This is day one. We've mitered the corners. We've cut a beautiful reticulated border frame to go in the middle underneath. Now, what's good about this is that you see we've created dimension, and it's like making a giant card. Well, the same thing can happen with this really pretty background shadow layer for the frame die. And so then the frame gets cut out of, one of the papers in the kit. All the papers are double-sided. And we
Hmm.
design them just for the event, meaning that this is where we get really into how to decorate, how to create titles. I'm going to put this up here. I know we have some scrapbooking things coming up. The title dies will work really well for this. We want to take this part and always make sure that Karen's sophomore high school photo in her classroom of her math lab, right? That she
Right.
remembers this as she might be, well, sophomore. Maybe she is 13, 14 years old. So
Right.
there you go. This is an inspiration for you, Ty. This is how
Yes.
we get it done.
Oh, that's stunning. I let your attention to detail, Anna. I know everyone says this, but your attention to detail is just stunning, beautiful. I love everything that you're getting inside of this
Thank you.
box today. And then the community. If I've learned anything about the crafting world since I've been here at HSN, it's that the community is important. So May 13th through the 15th, that is your opportunity to really join others and remind yourself of that community and that inspiration and storytelling with craftbooking. Anna, I love that aspect of it, that you are storytelling with all of these items. That's another great thing that I love about it, which is why I started with scrapbooking. Let me a couple of shout outs. We have so many people joining us. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us and joining us. Anna's going to be here with us for the entire hour. Lulu is joining us from California. Hello, Lulu. Michelle says she is working on her Mother's Day card. Very good. Sharon says she has twin boys too that are 23. Hi, Sharon. Heidi is joining us from Arizona. I just love it. Penny says she can't wait for the event. And then Jessica had a quick question, which I will ask Anna here. Jessica, I'm going to address your question here. Anna, Jessica was asking, when are we going to get prep videos? I think she's referring to maybe the event, perhaps.
Yes, she is. Jessica, I'm so glad that you're joining us, and that's very exciting. You must have joined us last year where we did some prep videos ahead of the event so that you could get ready for all the die cutting that we're doing. And those are going to be published on Friday, and that's 2 weeks before the event, so you'll have plenty of time to get everything cut. It's not going to take you very long. We are going to make some amazing things, so it will be worth waiting for. We're also going to, like, if you purchase the Crop at Home box and ticket today, you will be getting an email from us. While your box is in transit, we're starting to have to expedite ship those boxes. So just so you know, the later you wait, this is your second to the last opportunity to join us for this very special event. And so, because I bet everybody watching knows that Craft Day is next Tuesday, May 3rd. So I'm going to make one more thing before we move off of this incredible event. This is that paisley paper. Again, we started with floral. Look at this. So you've got this paper that coordinates that so beautifully. Reds, browns, dark burgundies, and purple. Then this is how the borders match. this is what's so great about this border of that long one matches the frame border, and then it matches the concentric one. So there we are, probably camping in your backyard, Ty, and we want to make sure that we have the memories. The beautiful flowers included in this are not necessary for more masculine pages, but you see what can happen so easily. Now, we would be starting from scratch. Jessica asked, when's the prep video? And what that means is we would be cutting anything that ahead of the class that you would be die cutting. So we would get our papers cut down to these sizes, and we do that very simply. I show you step by step ahead of the class. And you know what's so amazing is that even if you don't do the prep videos, you can do it along with me in the class, because not only do we start at the beginning, we go through every single step. I stop, then someone else here in the studio does it again so that you can catch up. And if you missed it, there's a live chat, and there's people from our team, they're answering all your questions while the event is happening. So we really just put a giant hug around you, and we craft for 3 days. And it's an experience really like no other. And it's designed to be what I would want to do if I were at home and I wanted to make beautiful things. And it's about learning the way that we put things together, the way that things the crafting can happen. And if you're a card maker and you're listening, you're like, I don't scrapbook. Let me tell you, you're going to learn so many great techniques that you will use for your card crafting, because this is just like a big card, 12 by 12, it's a big square card with pretty photos. So it's really all up to you. I don't want anybody to miss out. So I want to make sure that we have, Ty, would you like to send everybody that's watching into a tizzy before we move to our next thing?
Yes.
All right, ready?
Let's do it.
Because I see Shelly, and I see Annette, and I see Pamela. I'd like to give away a ticket, if that's okay with you.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Yes. This is great.
Okay, good. I want it to go to the person that's joining us right now on the Facebook Live that has just really wanted to participate in this ever since we launched it on February. It was February the 3rd or 2nd. I don't know. It was February. Okay, who are you? And tell us why that's you that needs to win this for us.
Oh my goodness.
And we'll announce it at the end of the Facebook Live. So you do have to be present to participate and to win.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Great. Okay, everyone chime in. If that is you, chime in, let us know. That is Anna Griffin's Facebook page. That is hsn.com. Go over to Anna Griffin's Facebook page. It's the one kind of that I'm looking at right now. Chime in if you want to join May 13th through the 15th. It is 3 days of personalized instruction, unique, and you get to join that community. It's one of the reasons why we craft, why we love it so much, to be around everybody, to be inspired. Wow, I didn't know that was happening today. That's very exciting. That is great. A couple of shout outs here. Carol joining us from Oregon. I love to hear where all the Griffinites are coming from. This is really fun for me. Hi, Donna. Hi, Maria. Hello, everyone. Again, if you're just joining in, I'm Ty. I'm an on-air host here at HSN. I've done a few of these Facebook Lives with Anna, and I just get so inspired, and it is so fun to be here. We are kind of previewing some of our scrapbooking items in May. It is National Scrapbooking Month. We have a big crafting day coming up May 3rd, which Anna will have the Today's Special, so she will be on. I believe it'll be the Cricut. That's coming up as well. So we're trying to preview some of these things happening right now. If you are watching on Facebook, you will see kind of what I call the kind of buy now option right there. You'll be able to pick up these items right there on your screen. You do not have to leave Facebook. Go to hsn.com and search it. We make it easy for you right there on. Now, I did say a little bit later we are going to have a special guest. She's going to be coming up just a little bit later. But I want to say before we leave this box, just the box alone is a work of art, Anna. This box alone, once you get through everything and use everything, this box alone is stunning and gorgeous and just a work of art. Really beautiful, really great way to start today. But shall we move on to our second item, and we'll get to Patricia in just a minute. I keep teasing we got a special guest coming, but maybe we can move on to the 12-inch border embossing folders. Should we move on to those?
Sure. Sure. Last year was our very first Crop at Home event, and we learned so much, and we always learn from you that are watching. You said you wanted more dies, less embossing folders. So this year we have that. We have more product than ever, and more dies and more folders. So we don't have embossing folders, so I brought those today because when you look at embossing for a border on scrapbook pages, all right, so this gorgeous detail, this beautiful detail, even this, when that happens on a page, you end up with the prettiest. Now this is done with a die, but you can see that they've been embossed. Here we're talking about getting 4 beautiful 12 by 3 inch embossing folders. And my embossing is done in pink, so it shows up, but you see how a 3-inch piece of paper inside that extra long embossing folder gets you a great deal of real estate, and you get all 4 in the set. And what I like the most about that is having a full 12 inches of something. This means that I can do posters. It means I can make napkin wraps. I can pleat these borders. I can weave them because they're so big. And so let me show you how they work. And unfortunately, I have a tiny piece of paper in here, which is not how I would recommend ever doing this. Like, never cut it down to fit in the folder. Make it the size of the folder. Cut your paper to fit the size of the folder so that you don't have to do what I just did, which is try and line it all up. Okay, just the A plates for the Impress machine. You don't have to have anything special about that. If you have any other die cutting or embossing machines in your craft room, you just need the largest plate system that system offers to emboss with a full 12 inches. Okay, so here we have a gorgeous example of a border that, this looks like the beginning of maybe a crown that you would decorate. So, not just a scrapbook border. So beautifully done. And then if we're taking this, let me just show you what you might do with it and move my machine. So we started with an older collection, beautiful, easy to work with. And then we're going to add that pretty little border, all right, to the left. And this little technique right here is called mitering, and this is something that you can do with a craft knife to create a completely perfect design where it matches along the edge. All right, and so what we would have done is overlap these 2 borders and cut it on the diagonal at 45 degrees to create exactly that. I'm going to put this over that funny little area that just connected up there. And we have a commemorative page of, well, maybe we'll just put it down here. I don't know how this one's supposed to go, but you get the idea, right?
Yeah.
We're creating a collage. This is a little strange, but I love the embossing and how that adds to what we're doing. The same thing with this, right? When you're thinking about red, white, and blue, you're thinking about summertime, you're thinking about creating with these gorgeous embossing folders. You can do that by adding multiples. Check this one out. Oh my goodness, what a great photo. That's a photo worth scrapbooking. Precious. It's one that you definitely want to have. And then it's all about keeping these, right? So if you've got grandchildren and you know that you've got a photo like this and you want to make sure that that is always with you, get it out of the phone, get it out of the box, put it in your scrapbook.
I love that you say that, get it out of the phone, because that's what happens, right? They end up getting stuck digitally. This is the way to tell that story. Look how precious that baby is. Look at these friends. Yeah. This is what I want to do with my boys. I want to capture these moments with their friends. And I want them to write little things about it. And I'll put that in the scrapbook so when they look back, they wrote those memories themselves. Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah. Right. And that, Ty, one of the things I was just thinking about for you would be really nice is to have them participate with you.
Oh,
If you
yes.
were like choosing the photos that they like the most, writing the story together, and then putting it in the scrapbook, you end up with something that it's a family tradition, easily a family
Yes.
tradition. So I have one more of these to just do a little outline with. Solid paper is really great to emboss, and then take a little piece of sandpaper, and rough up the edges. It's really up to you how you want to work with these, but for me, I like that long 12-inch border every single time. I love being able to have the entire length. All right, so now I could cut this at 7 inches and use it for a card, 5 and 7. I can do all kinds of things. I could fussy cut this out to create what this border is about to be on this page. But you see where, if we were working with, oh dear, let's see, this is a little harder than I want it to be, but I'm just going to put this down and not stick it down. You see how we've done 2 borders side by side, and then, yes, we took the craft knife and fussy cut those edges and gave ourselves something really easy to decorate around this adorable photo. So there we go. I can make a match. This is a little border sticker from way back, and I love the way, if you keep adding the texture, keep adding the same things, the elements left and right, you end up with something that is, it's busy, but it's the symmetry of it makes the eye go to the middle of the page, and so you want to read. And so these are the pages that you're proud to have, in those scrapbooks. They're the ones that you put on the wall. They're the ones that you have over and over and over again. And if I haven't started to inspire you to reignite your passion for scrapbooking, I guarantee you by the end of this hour, we will have completely said, all right, it's time. I'm gonna do it.
Right, and then no better way to jump into the event, May 13th through the 15th, if you haven't already. What a great way to do that, to join the community again, and to jump into the event. I want to make sure everyone knows, May 13th through the 15th. So I know I keep teasing our special guest. She is coming up in just a little bit, but I do want to say hello, all of you jumping on. Anna, I didn't know this was happening. Anna says she's going to give away a ticket to her event, May 13th through the 15th. She's going to give away her Crop at Home event, and everyone is jumping on now. Joy, Heidi, hello, Marilyn, Connie, they're all jumping in. Yvonne, they're all saying me, me, me. We are looking at the comments. We are reading them. Thank you so much for being here. Kimberly and Jen and Kathy and Sally, thank you guys so much. Anna's taking a look at those comments there as well, as am I here. So if you are watching and you want to jump in and comment, maybe you were watching over on YouTube, head over to Facebook, Anna Griffin's Facebook page, and you can comment here. I think it was Kathy that said, I just figured out where to comment. Now I can comment. Great. Welcome in. So if you want to jump in, head over to the Facebook page there. A couple of reminders. May is National Scrapbooking Month. That's why we're previewing some of our scrapbooking items here. And May 3rd, Big Crafting Day here at HSN, which Anna will be here with today's special. Big day for her here. So keep jumping in here. A special guest coming up in just a little bit. I think Anna wants to look at maybe some of the comments there as we move on to our third item today here. Our third item will be the scrapbook title dies, which I love. I have these here to show you a whole set of your title dies here that you can use. Anna, are you taking a look at some of our comments? You see how many people are jumping on. You said you were going to create a frenzy, and you certainly did, Anna.
Sorry to spring that on you. I think it's better to ask for forgiveness than for permission.
I agree, it's fun.
Only on live television. And so
yes.
I was just looking at all the comments. It's really fun to see who's here with us. And and what I love the most, or when I was scanning this, is the fact that they love looking at all those scrapbook pages. And it's like an art gallery of paper crafting, and just think, right? You like watching them on TV, but just imagine having them in your living room, on that bookshelf that you look at every day, and that album sitting there, and it says, "Open me, show me off," and then you relive all these beautiful memories. And so you've got to create those pages first. So I am having a hard time choosing. I haven't chosen yet. I'm hoping that Sarah might see the clear winner. Awesome. Okay, because Ty, I won't make you do that unless you want me to. Do you want to choose
well, there's so many. I don't know. We'll have to have somebody else here in the studio choose the winner here. Yeah, this is so fun.
I think we've got it.
Keep jumping on. Keep jumping on. Okay, let's talk about our third item here, our title dies.
Yeah, okay, so these were made for Crop It Home 1. So last year, these are big. Do you see, like my hand is big. And so this is a good 6-inch title. So birthday memories, blessed friends, dream family, brave, sweet, and love, all the things that you would want to say when describing one of those pages. So this is something that we did not do for this year. This will transcend time. This is a timeless design. They are things that work well with others. If you wanted to combine them, blessed family memories, you can do that. It could easily be as simple as saying that this photo is sweet, or she's being brave. It's up to you how you would describe those photos. So we are able to do that in a way. Now, this is something, far more about paper crafting than it is scrapbooking, but you see that the word love stands out above all else. And so I think that's what's really fun about creating with the title dies. I need to, get all these things into my work area here. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to take the word dream, okay? And this is neat because this is a technique that we show many times in our finishing school community, which is if you take your scrap of paper and run it through your Xyron machine, all right, so that you make a sticker back on that scrap piece of paper. Now, you know that it comes off the Xyron much bigger, so we just took a knife and cut it down to a sticker paper. I'm going to cut this out of that paper. And so I have 2 more colors. And so what we're doing is creating a drop shadow in 3 colors. And what's important about that is that in the drop shadow, yeah, that's Sharon. You can see her.
Hi, Sharon.
Hi, Sharon. Everybody's saying hi. It takes a village here to get us to get this done. All right. So to make it look easy, it takes a giant team, a dream team. This is what I'm doing. All right, so now look at this. So dream is now a sticker. And so you're not having to worry about putting adhesive on the descender and ascender or the curve or the counter of the letter. And that's so nice because this is what it's going to take, right? So we're going to add. This is what we've done. We've cut it out of 3 different pieces of cardstock and then just offset them 3 times, like a fraction, like less than 1/8 of an inch. Let me show you up close. You see how it just made it look like a varsity letter?
Beautiful, yes.
With the shadows. All right, and so that's going to go right here so it shows up on top of all these fancy papers. I think that a birthday page is definitely something that we all have. I know I have my first few birthday parties where I look just about as happy, but I'm definitely in black and white and not in color. That'll date you. Oh, that's fun. Oh, right?
Yeah, that is great. You're right. A birthday, yes, a birthday page we all have. Perfect for that. I love that. Saying hello to Loretta and Michelle and Karen. We're getting a lot of people jumping in on the ticket. I hope your team is ready over there, Anna.
Oh yeah, we're ready. We
All right.
love the fact that people want to come to Anna Griffin create crop at home too. We want to show you all our tips and tricks. We want you to learn from the very best in the business, and that's my crafts team. You know, where we spend a great deal of time coming up with all those things, like even just like that technique I just taught you. That's something that is really important to learn and know, but you walk away with a skill set that, I mean, even if you've never crafted or made a scrapbook page, you're like, you get a confidence after the event. But if you've been doing it for years and years and years, you have these aha moments going, oh, I didn't think about, look at this. This is cut out of 2 pieces of paper at the same time to make the stripe down the word. So that's the kind of thing that we do. We teach you things that you didn't think of. We combine the papers and the embellishments because we're all working with the same set of things. We can do things that you really just dream about, or you see in magazines, or you see online, or you see on your Pinterest page. You're like, oh, I want to make that. And then you go about trying to figure it out. Well, we take all the guesswork out of that. We make it so simple, and we start with this paper, we cut this die, and then we layer, or we pleat, or we cut, and we do all kinds of things in unison, meaning that it is super simple and super easy to get this kind of amazing page done in the 90-minute classes, right? So there are 9 90-minute classes. There's an hour in between each one, and that gives you time to catch up. It gives you time to go, wait, what was that? What'd she say?
Right.
And there are lots of people on hand while the event is happening to answer the questions, to make sure that you feel heard. And this is, you know, one of those things where we can only really afford to do it once a year just for scrapbooking, meaning that it takes that much time and that much thought, because we want you to have, you know, it's our commitment that you have the very best learning experience you could possibly have. And otherwise, why do it, right? You could get together with your friends and scrapbook, and this is about elevating what it is to craft. And at the end of the 3 days, we are all better for having had the experience.
Yeah, I love the idea of community, which is why, you know, we have our crafting groups, why we get together, the community. And what better community? May 13th through the 15th, right? That's the day, to make sure I'm getting that right. For 3 days, what you will learn, what you were inspired by, the tricks, and meeting other people and being inspired by them as well. So that's why we are talking about the event coming up, and that first item that we talked about there, the box. You could get that in time and use that during the class. And also, we are looking at all the comments here. We are saying hello to people. You know what I love? This is really stunning to me, and this is really lovely and heartwarming. We have a lot of people chiming in about the ticket that Anna is giving away to her Crop at Home event, and they're nominating other people. Isn't that lovely? What a great community to say, you know who I think deserves this? You know who I think would love this? The Griffinite community. Welcome, everyone. You guys are absolutely lovely. This is a lot of fun. So a couple of things to remember. We are previewing a lot of the scrapbooking items here. May is National Scrapbooking Month, so we're getting ready for that. And on May the 3rd, actually, Anna will have the Today Special here on HSN. It's a big craft day here as well, so you'll be able to see Anna all day long here. Again, if you are joining us on HSN's Facebook page, please comment. Just say hello. Tell me where you're coming in from, what you're working on. And if you just joined us, Anna has kind of surprised all of us and said she's going to give away a ticket here, going to give away a ticket to someone who is commenting to her Crop at Home 2 event that is May 13th through the 15th. So throw in your comments, say hello, tell us where you're coming from, why you would love to join the event there. I'd love to say hello to everybody. Kathy is here. Hello, Joanna. Hello, Gina and Susan. Hi, Heidi and Kathy, Myra. It's so nice to see everybody here. Now, we're trying to bring in a special guest today, but sometimes technology is just gonna technology, and you never quite know if we can get the sound and the feed from someone's home. So we are working on that, but it looks like we are not gonna be able to connect with our special guest, Patricia Eisman, who is a big part of the Anna Griffin crafting community there. So hopefully she can join us another time. We are going to move on to some of the other items here. I think we have another item here. So we will move on. Patricia, we tried our best. We're back and forth with Patricia, but technology is what it is sometimes. But please, everyone, keep commenting. As you can see right there, Anna's taking a close look. It's not just me reading it. Anna's saying hello and reading everything as well.
Yeah, Ty, it's really hard for me to always read the comments, and I love. I'm going to give a shout out to Nicole Craig, who is emoji central around here. It definitely got my attention. And Nicole, I'll tell you a quick story. Nicole is such a great crafter and friend of ours here, and I could have sworn, Nicole, that you asked me on our community text for finishing school, you nominated somebody else. I think you did. I think you it wasn't you. There she is again. I need that Anna Griffin golden ticket. She's on here like 5 times. So Ty, does anybody stand? You're just looking for questions. I love that people are participating. Is this the most engaged audience that you have on the Facebook Live events?
Oh, absolutely. By far, the Griffinites turn out for sure. And it's so fun. It's so fun to hear from kind of everybody else. And Anna, like I said earlier, the fact that people are nominating others, that are speaking up for others in the community, it just kind of speaks to the crafting community there. And I love that we're talking about scrapbooking, the storytelling of scrapbooking. And then kind of maybe that scrapbooking, which I remember my wife gave me when we got married. My wife gave me a scrapbook, and I've told you my wife is a crafter, and she gave me a gift when we got married. She had been kind of saving and scrapbooking all of these pieces from when we were dating and all the things we did, and she had all the pictures and all the stories and remembered things that I didn't remember at all. I still love that. I love showing my kids that scrapbook as well. So now not only have I started scrapbooking, but my 13-year-old boys are going to be joining me, and I'm going to have them write down the story, so when they go back and look, it's in their own handwriting, how they felt at the time, and those pictures that, they get trapped digitally. Now is the time. And with these items, Anna, I love what you said. These kind of borders, the embellishments, it kind of elevates the page, but at the same time, it focuses the page to that picture, to that story. That's what your details and your items do so well, right? They bring in that kind of beautiful, kind of elegant element, but at the same time, they're focusing us into the story. I love that. Speaking of, I think we have one more item left, Anna. Is that correct? I'm looking here. One more item. Let me grab this here.
We do, and Ty, I thought we would go back after this, go back to that box and show some of those projects, just so that since I derailed things by wanting to give away that box. I thought we should go back to it. Okay, so when asked by our producer there at HSN, what are the best things to have in Facebook Live dedicated to scrapbooking, I thought that there was a die set that you already have, or you might already have, and if you don't, there it is, the door and window slimline cutting dies. When we're working on a scrapbook page, we're working on a 12 by 12 inch piece of paper. So we have a lot of real estate to cover. So I thought that we would work with the windows and doors in a way that would give you something that would take up a lot of room, right? So cover a lot of real estate. And if you were commemorating a new home or a move, or you wanted to, look at this. This is a Claire McDonald. I saw her on the chat. This is a Claire move where she would put the photo inside that window.
That's nice.
That's so fun for a very special, look at that, walk into the future together. And then even to have, a little surprise. Lots of scrapbook pages are made where they have flaps and windows and envelopes and Here we could create a beautiful door. So you would be using these as photo frames in the context of scrapbooking, or you're using them as you would like for your slimline cards. So it's really something pretty. All right, so I have a masculine page to make. I'm using, this is in honor of Father's Day, so we're using a solid core piece of navy cardstock, and easily cut, simple to move through. This has got such a French flair to it, the architecture does, the Palladian window, the cornice over the door, lots of gorgeous details. My dad was in the building supply business when I was growing up. This was before there was ever such a thing as Home Depot, and there was Griffin Lumber Company. And maybe I've told you this before. I feel like I'm repeating myself, but these kinds of details, this beautiful stuff, millwork, this was on my first sign for my business, Anna Griffin Invitation Design. It has this element, and it's hanging in the front of our office, and it's still there to this day. All right, so we're going to use that as the background for our photo. All right, so little foam adhesive on the back. Well, I'm just going to put it on top. All right. Well, maybe not. Okay, so there was a shadow layer, and it is totally. I would rather it be on top. Okay, I'm going to stick it on top because I don't want it to be in the door, because you need to cut the door off. Yes. Okay. See, like right here. I want this. I don't want this part, but we'll just go like this. Okay. All right. So you see, we would open. We have grandfather and grandson. But then see, there's nothing. It's all closed. So even if you put this on here and you have a title somewhere here, you still have to open this. So it has to come out of the scrapbook to be seen. So anyway, I think it would be great as a background for that photo. You get the idea. The same thing. I have one more to show you with the same sort of idea. All right, so if we're taking, this is a classic collection. This is our China cabinet paper crafting collection. Here we go. There's the background. Now it's used as a photo frame and perfect for a tea party. Yes. So now we've commemorated a special photo in a way that it now makes sense, right? Just for scrapbooking. There's lots and lots of ways to use these. If you were trying to create cards, like I said, for slimline cards, they're a really great die set. And if you don't have these, I think this is a great addition to your craft room.
Yes, it's immediate kind of like depth to it that you're going to add those layers. There's an elegance. I love the way these looks, and that architectural elegance that you kind of add to it. I love a good slimline card. That's a great way to use those.
Yeah, really pretty and unusual, and that's one of the things that we strive to do is like I said, teach you something every time you see us, whether it's on my blog or on HSN. And what's coming up, my goodness, if you have been not paying attention, my blog has previews for the HSN Craft Days every Monday, and we show you some different things that are coming up on HSN in depth. And so Monday night, midnight, so going into Tuesday is our very, 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 very most favorite ever craft day because we're launching the world launch of the Cricut Auto Press, and like that's a big deal, and we're talking global, right? The first time it's been available for sale, and the Cricut Auto Press it's a professional heat press, meaning and it works all by itself. You're not going to burn yourself. There's no exposed heating elements. So it's not heavy, or you're not trying to move it around. Wait till you see what you can do in an automated fashion.
That's so fun. That's so great. Yeah, I think I saw on my schedule, I get to work with it that morning. I'm on that morning. I don't know if you know, Anna, myself and Tina Jennings just got on 5 days a week. They're changing our schedule. We are going to be on every morning, Monday through Friday here at HSN. So when you bring these today's specials and these crafting items, we will get first shot at it here in the morning. But we only have a few minutes left, but I'd love to go back to the box and back to the event, Anna, because I know so many people are jumping on now and talking about it.
Right, and we can't leave without giving this away. So what's exciting, if you could have this, okay, is that, so May 13th through 15th is our second annual Anna Griffin Create Crop at Home 2. It's 3 days from the comfort of your own home, or you may be joining a group of Griffinites or creators, if you will, in a special place somewhere. I know a lot of groups are getting together to watch and learn and create the 27 scrapbook pages that we are going to complete. And that, when I say that, don't go, oh, that's too fast, too much. We are going to do it together. It's really great. So starting this Friday, we open our swap card platform to the event. We're starting to expedite ship the boxes. Many thousands of people have already gotten this box that is full of all the materials and the tools that you need to create the entire event. And when we started today, Ty, the fabric covered scrapbook post-bound album that we designed just for the event, it comes in the box. So compared to last year, we added an entire day. We added 3 more classes. We added hundreds more sheets of papers and embellishments. We added a fabric album that you don't have to buy separately. And gosh, there's a private sale at the end of the event that's amazing. There are giveaways in the live classes, and the collections and the projects. The collections were designed just for the event, so they're exclusive. And then the projects, I have yet to reveal what we're making, but we're doing everything in a particular way from start to finish. Each class is 90 minutes long. There's an hour in between each class so that you can catch up. You can revisit what I've said. And if you can't join us live, I want to make sure that what you hear from me today is the fact that you are able to go back and watch this event on the swap card platform at any time, in your own time, on your own time. And to me, that's what's, I'm sorry, I'm fiddling with all this. I want you to see, I didn't show you the heirloom pages. If you couldn't make it day one and you want to go back and see it and you want to join us live on day 2, you can totally do that. If you want to postpone your learning until June, you can totally do that. You just won't be able to win all the fabulous prizes that we're giving away live.
Right.
So what's so fun about joining us is that you're taking a dedicated amount of time. And I think that's what's really important about crafting, is that the dedicated time where you just sit down and focus on just that and yourself, your memories, your photos, that's where we really get creative. We're able to express the things that are important to us. This is similar to something we're going to be making. We're going to be making a memo board in class, and this was the inspiration for that. And look, this is where I told you earlier that the little flap, where you would hide a letter, a love letter, or a memento. These are the things that happen at Create Crop at Home that only happen inside the event, where you get beautiful idea after idea. You get to participate at whatever level you want, work at your own pace. And again, we have prep videos coming out this coming Friday. We're very, very excited. And we're going to be wow, it's full create mode around here, Ty, right? From this moment forward. I just had to do your event today, and then it's now full on create. Boy, the chat went crazy.
If you're watching us, you still have time. This is one of your last opportunities. You still have time to join the event. You still have time to get the event kit. I mentioned earlier, just the box itself is a work of art, but you still have time. Ordered now. Again, you have a great, easy way to order there if you're watching on Facebook to get the box home and you are prepared for the event May 13th through the 15th. You still have an opportunity to get in to the Crop at Home 2 event and get get your kit, get it home with the inspiration and the community being around everybody. It's very exciting. And then Anna surprised us all and says she's going to be giving away a ticket to the event. And we have so many people joining on, saying hello, nominating themselves, some nominating others, which is just absolutely lovely.
Okay, I have our winner, Ty. I mean, I would like, you know, in a perfect world, I would give all these people, everyone, something to cheer about today. We're giving this away to Laurel Mitchell. She's actually. Oh,
yes, our drum roll, yay! And then cheers, and then fireworks and cheers. This is huge. And everyone here in the studio is clapping for. This is so fun. Okay, maybe we need to announce the name one more time. I was being loud and all celebratory. One more time, Anna. Who is it?
Laurel Mitchell, and I'm not sure where she's from, but everyone here says she's retiring on Friday, and congratulations, and what a great gift to you, and
That's lovely.
I can't wait to see you at Crop at Home.
That's lovely, the perfect retirement gift. Now you have time, all the inspiration you're going to find at the event. Oh, that is absolutely lovely. I think that's great. How fun. Thank you for surprising us with that, Anna. That is really great. And everybody else joining in and saying hello before we go, Donna and Regina, all of our Griffinites here joining us from all over. It's lovely. I always, and I say this every time, Anna, and I mean it, I feel special that I get to be for an hour here, maybe once a month, that I get to be part of this group, and it's fun, and everyone is so welcoming and lovely. So I always have a great time.
Well, there's some special surprises coming up in the event, Ty, and I will make sure that we make you part of one of those special surprises with your twin boys. And so you haven't heard the last of the scrapbooking conversation. I love it. I have lots of in store for you. And congratulations to you and Tina on your morning show.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yes, that's going to be fun. And just to remind everybody, May 3rd, that is Tuesday, right? I'm just checking. That is Tuesday. That is going to be a big day. But that evening, so kind of Monday evening, late going in, will be the launch. Something brand new, what we were talking about earlier. Anna will be on all day with the Today Special with the new Cricut. But Anna, thank you so much again for hanging out. This hour goes by so quickly, especially with everyone chiming in and saying hello. It is so fun.
Ty, I will say one thing that's very different about the Today's Special launch of the world launch of the Cricut AutoPress. Just for everybody that's watching, you love a good scoop. You will only see the AutoPress 4 times. That's midnight, okay? Once in the morning, and then twice during the day. That's it. Because it's so exclusive, there's such a limited amount of them. It is expensive, but it is an industrial tool that is, I mean, it's 12 by 15 auto press. So it's the granddaddy of all heat presses, and it's a game changer. So I'm really excited about it. Plus, you know, I have all those fun hours of brand new products. So we have, the day is going to be so incredible. And so I hope you'll join us.
Oh, that is so fun. Oh, let me make sure, I'm getting a note here from the producer. Cricut Livestream at 2 p.m. Okay, everybody tuning in, there you go. That's what you get. You get all the fun stuff here when you tune in to our Facebook live stream here. Anna, thank you so much. This was an absolute blast as always.
Thank you. Okay. Thanks, Ty.
All right, we will see you. We'll see you very, very soon. Okay, a couple of things as we sign off here. I do want to remind you, it's every Tuesday night here in this room, right, Evelyn? Evelyn's our lovely producer. Right here in this room every Tuesday night, and that is at 9:30. That is Get Crafty with Suzanne. If you want some more crafting, tune in here. Same place, same time here. May is National Scrapbooking Month, and May 3rd, next Tuesday, it's a big day. That's what Anna was just talking about there. Oh, also coming up today, this is fun. You know, HSN is starting to show up on TikTok. Isn't that amazing? Isn't that fun? Well, today, if you love beauty, I want you to join. It's going to be a TikTok Live. It's at 3:30. That's Eastern Time with Shannon Fox, Liz Folsey. Remember Liz? She used to be here with Corez. She's bringing a new line to HSN. It is a clean, certified naked beauty brand. So tune in there. That is on TikTok Live at 3:30. The next time you'll see Anna Griffin here with a Facebook Live will be May the 10th. I know, I just threw a lot of stuff at you there. Maybe you picked up one of those things there. But thank you so much. Again, my name is Ty. Thank you guys so much for just letting me hang out and joining and saying hello there. It's time for us to sign off now. Thank you. We will see you again very soon. We will see you on May the 3rd. That's next Tuesday, big crafting day here. Bye, guys.